Hello, everybody. I hope you guys had a good couple of days. I had a great couple of days until today. I mean, it wasn't a bad day. I was out building stuff and I blew out my SI joint again. And I'm in some pain. So, y'all bear with me tonight in case y'all hear me kind of screech out. It's my SI joint that I was building something. Hi, Mandy. Outside, and I dropped to my knees and turned just right, and boom, I blew it out. So it's painful. I'm moving slow and limping. It's on my right side. And but I got the thing I was building finished and it looks badass. So I don't have a picture to show y'all what I did today, but I will post it. Oh, I'll post it. So anyway, tonight we will be talking about funny things people do, but don't admit it. And I'm sure everybody's going to go, oh, yeah, I do that. Or no, I don't do that. Or I've never done that. Or yes, I guess I have done that. Like there's a lot of things on here that I had to think about and was like, yeah, I guess I've done that. So how's everybody doing? Everybody good? It's like a drinking game, right? I know. I didn't even think about that. I guess we could kind of turn it into one. I can't get up from here to get into the kitchen to make myself anything to drink because it takes me, I'm moving slow and limping, like I said. So, oh, I got you. Oh, yeah. This is, I don't know if you guys know what your SI joint is, but it's up and it's where it's like inside your hip where I don't know how to explain it. It's like it's a joint that what your leg like your leg, it's inside of your, like below your hip, in like up in there further than your sciatic. We've already played Never Have I Ever. And then the next podcast is going to be Where the Fuck? Because I have written down like a bunch of clues, and it could be a city, it could be a state, it could be a country, it could be a river. Like it could be anywhere and anything. You would have to guess what it is and then where it's located. Hi, Spirit Stalker. Oh. Yeah. Well, the last year when I pulled this, he said that once you pull an SI joint, they're never the same and that they're going to be easy to pull after that. So this is my second time, the same exact one, and it's on my right side. So Glenn that comes in here, he knows exactly how to explain what it is. It connects your hip to your spinal cord. Like I don't know how to explain it. You can look it up. SI joint. All right. Anyway, so we'll get started. So you have a bad hip on your left side. I got you. Mandy, did you try to call me a little while ago? Because I was live on TikTok. Hey, Nerd Witch, how you doing? I didn't know if that was you trying to call through. I thought it might have been your phone number again because I didn't lock it in. So I guess I need to lock that in. But sorry if that was you and I didn't answer. All right. So funny things people do. Oh, it was you. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's why I didn't answer because I've been sitting here on live. So funny things people do but don't admit it. It is. I'm sure. I'm sure. And the doctor told me that himself. So I'm gonna have to call tomorrow and be like, I've pulled the same exact thing. I can't remember exactly what we did last time, but I'm gonna see if he'll write me a doctor's note because I can't be going to work all limping and shit. I have no idea. That woman is so freaking busy with her grandkids, and this one has a birthday, and that one has a birthday, and this one's got to go this place, and then she got to take this one, and then she's got her store and all that. So, hi Wheezy, hi Annie. So I will eventually get Patty back on here with me again. I just don't know when she's going to find some time to do so. Maybe she'll pop in. I have no clue. So, what do you mean riding fat chicks? Are you riding a fat chick? What are you doing? What up, hooker? All right. So, funny things people do but don't admit it. So, everybody in this world has picked their nose while they're driving. And I have been driving and looked over, and I've seen somebody with the fucking middle knuckle all the way up there. We don't go to work. If a cop is injured and wouldn't be able to chase a criminal fight, if we have to, anything like that, we can't go to work because it's a hazard. Oh, related to my top riding fat chicks. I don't ride a fat chick. So anyway, yes. So pick your nose when you're driving. Everybody in the world has picked their nose while they're driving. I don't care who you are. If you say you haven't, you're lying. Have y'all not been driving and done that? Oh, nobody's looking. There's shit people do that when they think nobody's looking. Thank you. They call it for digging for gold for that's right. Yeah, everybody has. Everybody has. Everybody has. It's just a thing. I have been like I've seen it sitting at a red light though, and I've been watching, and I've seen people like up in there digging. Nerdwitch says she picks her ass. Everybody. I think everybody does that too. You know. Thank you for the visual, Annie. She's picking. I'm picking my nose right now. Oh, fuck. And that's why she's my bestie. And another one is, okay, so who has not stalked their exes on social media just to see what the new girlfriend looks like, or what are they doing? They've been on fucking vacation, or, oh yeah, everybody gets a wedgie. You're going to pick your butt. Everybody picks their butt too. They do the front. The guys, then they have to pick their balls. It was a flapper in my nostril making a bunch of noise. The whistler. You get the whistler. Have you ever heard that when people's breathing and you can hear the whistle and it's I'm surprised you're not. You didn't comment to that, Wheezy. You became a Spectre Gadget. Weezy's always got something to say about everything, and he said shit about the Whistler. Nope, never have that problem. What? What the hell is that? Wheezy? Anyway, okay, so y'all can't tell me that nobody has stalked their probably looked like a damn tractor trailer exhaust cap. Come on. Oh, Jesus. Okay. So, yes, I know I've done it in the past. I haven't done it recently because I just block them. I don't give a shit. But stalk your exes on social media, whether it be Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or whatever the fuck they have or on or TikTok or something. I always tend to pick the ones that don't have social media. So that's a good thing. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, see, I guess when I was younger, maybe I would stalk just to see, like, oh, what's the new girlfriend look like? Uh, now if they have social media, I just block them because I don't give a shit. They're an ex for a reason. What do you mean? I've never done that because I've never had an ex. What are you talking about? You've never had an ex? See, to me, if it's bad enough for me to break up with someone, I'm not going to go check out what they're doing because I don't give a fuck. Yeah. Now I just say bye, 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 bye. Yep. So, what about this one? Practice important conversations in the mirror, like before a job interview, before you go out on your first date or something. Have you ever practiced a conversation in your mirror? I've done that before. I've done that. Please, not while I'm on the end. Please, I've told you this, Timothy. Don't do this while I'm on my podcast. Stop. You're too shy to look at yourself in the mirror? Oh, I want to make sure that you know how I stand or if I'm standing or how I'm going to look when I'm sitting, or I want to try to see how I'm going to look when I'm saying the bullshit to them. It's not like something I do all the time. I don't sit in there and have a total conversation with myself. But, I've done it. Practicing. I have a real show down in the shower, not the mirror. I swear it probably looks like a soap opera. Well, Timothy's my nephew, and he's on TikTok, but he's talking about, he always picks when I'm on my podcast to come in and start talking about other stuff. And I've told him before not to do that when I'm on my podcast. I'm not going to be able to talk to you about it. I'm on my podcast, but he's still doing it. Stop it. All right. Okay. So I know you guys, if you guys wear earbuds or headphones, right? Have you turned down the music in your headphones or earbuds to hear a conversation going on near you? Because they think you're listening to something and you're really listening to them. You don't have have to yell at him, but I was telling him not to do that. I'll talk to him another time about work. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I had a feeling. Yeah, I've done that before because I'm just curious. Are these people? I want to know what they're talking about. So I turn the volume down and I still bob my head like I'm listening to music and I'm really listening to them. All right, Annie. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, everybody's done that. See, this is what this is tonight's about. It's the funny things people do that they don't admit to doing. Okay. You wear the same clothes 2 days in a row when you know you're not going to see the same people. I have. Well, I did the head bobbing just to make them think I was still listening to music. Oh yeah, yeah. Especially like I'll do it if I didn't go out or sweat or get dirty or just I went out to dinner. I've put clothes on just to sit here and do a podcast and I'm going to wear the clothes the next day. Like I am not sitting here getting dirty or doing anything, you know what I mean? So I'll get up and wear them the next day. If I don't do anything, now if I'm working, okay. So if I go out and do all my chores and I have my jeans and my tank top and I get sweaty outside, uh, I take them off and put them in the pile. But if I'm just going to go out tomorrow and sweat and stink again, I'm going to put the same clothes on to go out. I'm not going to dirty new clothes. I'm just going to wear the same nasty clothes I had yesterday. And then I come in and shower and then, 2 days outside is enough. But I don't see nobody. Nobody's around me. They ain't going to smell me. I don't give a shit. Pepe Le Pew. Pepe Le Pew. Yes. It's pretty bad when you can smell yourself from working outside. You know you've had a long day out there. Right? Okay. Everybody who has social media has done this. You can't lie. You spend 20 minutes taking different selfies at different angles until you find the right one that you like. Nope, don't like that one. Delete, delete. I'll take like 3 or 4 in a row. Don't like, nope, my eye looks funny in this one. Delete. Oh, my hair looks fucked up in this one. Ew, Wheezy. Oniony. Yes. Now in my uniform, like, hey, how are you? I'm on my podcast. You can come to the podcast. You can click the link in my bio, or you can watch from here. Okay. So if I wear my uniform and I'm at work and nothing goes on and I'm not out and I'm not at a crash and I'm not sweating, I will wear my shirt a second day in a row. But if I'm out there, I'm sweating and I have to peel I won't wear it 2 days in a row. And my outer vest, depending on how bad I sweat again, I will wear my outer vest. It'll go for like a week because it's the outer vest. It just goes on over, and then you Febreze it when you take it off. So you only get 2 of those. So the outer vest, I usually put the new vest on every week. But the shirt that goes on under and the pants, I change all the time. You should, Sandy. So you ever acted like you're stretching so you can sniff your pits? Everybody's done it. A bunch of people's been caught on camera doing it. You have layers. You're kind of giving me a Shrek vibe with the ball comment. And where's Tanya? Tanya hadn't been into the podcast in a couple of weeks. Oh, yeah. Everybody does the stretch to smell their pits. Yeah. So what about, have you pretended to be texting while you're actually taking a selfie? Or just a regular, like you could be taking a photo of somebody else, but you act like you're texting, but you're really actually taking a photo or video of them. I've done that. So it doesn't look obvious. Because if I saw somebody that looks funny, no layers, but tea bags do get. Oh, dear God. Okay, so my friend Justin and I, we have this thing that we don't like. We Justin is like me, and he don't like feet, and I can't stand hammer toes. Hammer toes gives me the creeps. I don't like them. You know, hammer toes, that their feet. Okay, so Justin will be out in public and see somebody with jacked up feet, and he takes a picture of them and send it to me. So I do the same thing in return. If I see something fucked up with feet or toes or something, I snap a picture and send it to him, because we always fuck with one another with sending each other some fucked up shit. So it's just funny, because if I see somebody that's funny and I would like to share, I do my best to try to get a zoomed in photo of whatever it is I'm trying to take a picture of and share. And y'all bear with me with my yawning tonight. I apologize. That sun, now that we're talking about yawning, it's going to make me, oh, that sun kicked my ass today. And then when I pulled this SI joint, I had to crawl over to the concrete to even try to get up. So anyway, how about when you are texting somebody and then, oh, no, back. And then you erase it, and then you text it again and then still don't like it. And then you text it again and delete. You do it like 20 times before you get the text that you want and then send it. I don't want to lift my arm up again. Ogres are like onions. They have layers. So I was basing it off of that quote. Oh. It's a Shrek vibe, not a Sheck vibe. Shrek. Shrek, the Shrek movie. He forgot the R. I do that mostly, though, like if I'm in an argument with somebody or having a disagreement with somebody, and you just want to text and go off, and you're like, no, I better not say that. And then you reword it. Oh, no, I better not do that. Yeah. I think everybody's pretty good for that. Okay, so you tell people that you're so busy and got so much stuff to do, so you do not have to go do things with them. Guilty. I'm not in the mood to go out to a bar or a drink. I don't do that anyway. I don't like it. But I just don't feel like driving an hour somewhere to go do something. So I'm going to say I'm busy as shit, so I don't have to go anywhere. Or somebody will want to come by. And I'm like, nope, I'm doing this and I'm doing this to do. I got this to do. And I'm tired. So yeah, I'm very guilty of that. Yep. Mm-hmm. I think everybody does that too. Mm-hmm. How about this? So say you guys are on a hike or a long walk or something, and you try your best to breathe quieter so people won't think you're out of shape or dying. I don't want them to hear me panting. So you try your best to breathe quieter. I'm very guilty of that. And it's crazy because today is, oh, wait a minute. Today's the 12th. Today is 80 days, 80 days smoke free, no vaping, no nothing. And ever since I quit smoking, I get winded a lot faster. It just sucks because I'm like, damn, I need to go out and light up so I can breathe right. I don't, but it's crazy because I get winded faster and I stay winded longer since I quit smoking. Thank you. Need some new friends. What did he say? People tell me that all of them. People tell you that all the time. What do they tell you all the time? See, I already forgot what we fucking talked about 5 minutes ago. That act like you're busy so you don't. Oh, shit. I got you. Okay. Okay, yeah, I got it. As soon as I read the last one, okay. So, but I'm guilty of that now because I don't want people to sit there and realize that I'm getting winded so much faster and longer. So I try to breathe quieter so they're not hearing me over their pant or like about dead, dying that I can't breathe. My doctor told me it would take about 3 months to get back to normal. So I'm at 80 days. Well, Justin, you need to find some new friends because if they're all telling you that, like that, they're assholes. And I don't say it all the time. There's just certain people that you can take in small doses. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know those people that you can only take in small doses. Okay? And they'll call you up and be like, "Hey, I'm in your town. Do you want to go do dinner? I am so sorry. I wish you would have gave me a little more notice. Um, I've got this going on." Because I don't want to sit there and listen to them. BS. Oh, okay. I got it. I got you. Well, I just, I mean, I hadn't done it in a while, but the last time I did that was when we had to go shooting. We did the active shooter and we were having to run around and roll and shoot from the knees and prone and standing and turning corners and all that shit. And I was just like, like, Jesus Christ, I quit smoking and it's making me breathe worse. Yeah, I know. Me too. Okay. So anyone who goes pee a lot throughout the night, usually for us old farts, we usually go pee about 3, 4 times in the middle of the night. So we'll get up and we try to stay sleeping while we're peeing on the toilet. Justin. I'm sorry to hear that. So, you guys do that? You're like, oh, really? Oh my gosh. I'll have to get up and I look at the time and I'm like, oh my God. So I have to go in there and I try to stay asleep so I can go right back to sleep when I get back into bed. She's got a little whistler going on in her nose right now. So how about this one? You have tons of favorite songs, but can't remember the first one when asked. And you're like, oh, shit. Dang, I just thought about that the other day. I'm so guilty of not remembering anything all the time. And I tell people that I have the craft disease or the CRS, and the craft is can't remember a fucking thing, and CRS is can't remember shit. So I tell people I have one or the other or both. And yeah, I know. That's yeah. I brain fart constantly. And I'm usually a gassy person, but my brain farts really outdo my regular gassy farts. I mean, it really outdoes it. Because, I mean, it happens a lot. So how about when you get a birthday card? When you get a birthday card and when you open it and the money's in there and you pretend not to see the money until at least you've read the card. Because you just think it's rude. Oh, let me take that. You act like you don't see the money in there until you've at least read the entire card. Some timers. I know. Well, mine's more all timers, all the timers, all the time. Is today your birthday? Happy birthday. Mine was the 6th, 6 days ago. I've done that when you open the card and there's actually money in it and you try to, act like, oh, you read the card and then you take the money and, and thank them and whatever. I don't know why I've done that. I mean, I don't know. I was laughing at myself when I was writing all these down. Wheezy, I know you've done this a time or two. Oh, thank you. Okay. Taking your Oh, good. Good night, Mandy. I hope you can get all that figured out with the mail thing. That's terrible. I would make sure to call the wherever you went to send it out of, or UPS or the post office, whatever it is that you did. Yeah, because that's horrible. Okay, so taking your sweet ass time on purpose just to irritate the shit out of somebody because they're rushing you. Okay, listen, I get road rage. I get road rage pretty damn bad. I can't. Here's another thing. I can't stand if the fucking speed limit says 55 miles an hour. Don't fucking drive 40 or 45. You drive at least the speed limit or at least 5 over. I drive 60, okay, in a 55 on my day off. I tell you, I don't see how people get places in life because it's a 55 zone and you're doing 35, 40 miles an hour. You're one of those that likes to take your sweet ass time on purpose because somebody's rushing you. And you do it on purpose just to irritate the shit out of somebody. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, that, yeah, I do it, but I can't stand it when it's done to me either. So that's one of the ones that I like to dish out, but not take. Oh, Wheezy. Well, Wheezy don't go the speed limit anyway. He never goes the speed limit. I said that's what I do. I said at least drive the fucking speed limit. Uh-huh. Some highways do have a minimum. Yeah, that's the other thing I'll do. If someone is trying to drive right on my ass, and I'm in a jacked up truck, so if they rear end me, they're going to be hitting my hitch. So it's going to go in up over their roof, like over their hood, because my truck's jacked up. So if they rear end me, my hitch is probably going to go over their hood into the windshield. So I slow the way the fuck down on purpose, and then I'll speed up, and then I'll slow way down, and then I speed up. I'm an asshole if people tailgate me. Mm-hmm. Yep. How about after being your normal, super bubbly and kind self, you roll your eyes with disgust when you leave the room? Yeah, I'm not a small, no, my truck is up there. Wheezy can tell you. But I'm guilty of this one too. I tell you what, I can be very bubbly and happy to see you when I'm really not. And then as soon as I walk out, I'm like, ugh. And I roll my eyes with disgust. I've done it. I do it all the time when people that I don't care about. But I'm very nice and to their face. It's not like I'm saying anything behind their back. I just kind of roll the eyes as I'm leaving. Yeah, if somebody rear ends me and they're in a smaller, like regular size car, yeah, my truck will be their hood ornament. I was in my tractor with manure spreader behind, and I turned around, turned it on, had a car like two. Small Toyota. I'm just small. I try to hug you. Well, Wheezy's my little big brother. What is it with the fucking Japanese? You guys are short. Oh, Jesus. Here we go. Oh. Yeah. One time, Wheezy, do I know that saying to be true about big things come in small packages? Only one time do I know that to be true. Only once. And you know who I'm talking about. So the next one Oh. Well, what are you, Wheezy? 5'3"? You're 5'3", right? Because I'm 5'11". I'm your sister here is 5'11". Yeah. Anyway, okay, so we're moving to the next one. Oh, 4. Okay, I was an inch off. Sorry. Uh, you pretend to look at something else in a store when someone is looking at what you want. So you just kind of stay over here and act like you're interested in something else until they can get the fuck out of the way of what you want. Santa has millions of gifts in that one sack. Yeah, yeah. I do. I don't, unless it's just at the grocery store and it's like a whole big wall of whatever it is they're looking. I just go, excuse me 1 second, and I grab what I need and mosey on. Now, if I'm in like a clothing store, or I want to get over and look at the outfit or the jeans or whatever they're looking at, I'll wait my turn. Wheezy. I'm definitely guilty of that. Unless, like I said, it's the grocery store, and then I'm just gonna walk right up and take it. You looking at it, you wait too long. It's mine. Oh yeah, I guess it depends on the store. And everybody I know has done this. You're looking for a street or something, but you got to turn your radio down to see better. I know y'all have done that. Yeah, I'm guilty too. Yeah. I have, mostly as a cop though, because I'm looking for an address or a street or a house number, and I'm like, turn the radio down. It's like it's gonna change the way I see things, you know. You speed when you're lost? Oh, see, I can't. It depends on the looks of the neighborhood. I might speed up to get the hell out to where I feel safer. Okay, I just did this one today. You want to know what time it is? You look at your phone or your watch to see what time it is, but you never see what time it is. So you got to look again to see what time it is. I went to look at, I was like, what time is it? And I looked at my phone. And like a couple minutes later, I'm like, fuck, I didn't look at what time it was. So I looked back and to see the actual time that time. I think everybody's done that. Yeah, I figured. What about this one? Okay, you're going shopping. I don't care what kind of store it is, a clothing store, a grocery store. Anyway, you're getting ready to walk through the security sensors, and you start thinking fast. Oh shit. Did I shove a TV up my ass? Oh no, 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 no. I'm innocent. I didn't take anything. You have to like remind, oh shit, I didn't take anything, did I? And forget. Like, I've done that. What about you're sleeping in the middle of the night and you're like, you got to get up at a certain time, but you wake up and you roll over and you look at the time and you're like, oh, I still have 3 hours. And you get all happy because you have 3 hours left to sleep. Yeah. Yeah. And also sort of like checking the time when you're sleeping. Yeah. Yeah, of course. I think we've all done that. Like, oh shit, I picked that up, but did I take it? Let me think. Nope. Okay, I'm good. Uh, so you're tired and you lay down and you got to be up at 3:30 in the morning and you're sitting there laying there and you're like, okay, if I go to sleep now, I can sleep for 8 hours, and then you still can't sleep. And then you look at the time. Okay, if I go to sleep now, I can sleep for 7 hours. And you sit there and have a conversation with yourself and tell yourself, I could sleep for this long if I go to sleep right now. But then you don't go to sleep. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, God. My carpal tunnel is acting up too. Goodness gracious. Okay, what about when you're driving and you end up deep in thought and don't realize it, but then you like come to and then you're like, how the fuck did I get here? Like I had to go through, I don't remember going through any red lights. How'd I get this far? I don't remember any of it. Yeah, I know. I get insomnia with my anxiety as well. I have to take, y'all have heard me talk about it. I have to take my melatonin. But yes, I've done that before. Like I get like almost to my house and I'm like, damn, there was a red light back there. I don't remember. Did I stop for that red light? I don't remember stopping for that light. Like I guess just with like driving home from work or driving to work where you don't want to go, and you're just so fucking tired. Uh, like you just don't fucking remember getting home, and it's not like I drive drinking or anything. I only drink at home, or I'm not going to drive when I drink, so that's not going to be the case. But so, and then let's see. How about when you walk and you see somebody you hadn't seen in a while? Hey, how are you? That you God pray to God they don't tell you exactly how they are. Boxing your ears so tell him to shut the fuck up while I'm on my thing. Why does he do that when I'm on my podcast? Tell Timmy to be quiet and to settle down and go cook dinner or something. So anyway, you know that when you say, hey, how are you? You are only trying to be friendly. You do not really want to know how they truly are. You don't want to sit there for 30 minutes listening to their aches and pains and doctors and, oh, and this one, and I have this. And, when we're old, that's what we do when we're old, and discuss who has the worst sickness, and I'm sicker than you, and I've had this doctor's appointment and this doctor's. I don't give a shit how you are. I'm just saying, hey, how are you? To be friendly, and let's move on. Oh, you made dinner. Well, tell Timothy to go do something. I've got like 15 minutes left. Tell him to sit and be still for 15 minutes. Right. Wheezy. You do not. He does not pull out his wiener. No, he does not. He does not. He's talking shit. He's so talking myth. Okay. Okay. So I have caught myself doing this next one. I just always thought I was a weirdo. But have you ever been like sitting on the couch watching TV or laying down reading or laying in your bed and you put your arm up and your arm just kind of stays there? Like it just stays there for no reason. And then after a while, you're like, oh, why'd I have that up there? Please don't tell me I'm the only one that's done that. No, you better not do it in front of me. No, definitely not pulling out your wiener in front of me. Nope. No. You've done that, Sandy? Like, I don't understand why I've done it. It happened more when I was younger. Yeah, Missy. Okay. And you just, I reached up maybe to do, and it just kind of stayed up there. And then after a while, I was like, oh, not sure why that was still up there. Oh, I'm sure you have, Wheezy. That don't surprise me at all that you moon people. But I have to. Okay, so how about when your food's hot and you blow it, but you still eat it when it's too hot? Like you blow your food to cool it, but you're still you still eat it when it's too hot, even though you're blowing your food. You still eat it when it's too hot. You don't wait. If I'm blowing my food and I'm hungry, I can't freaking wait. I blow it for a second and I shove that shit right in my mouth and I'll burn my tongue. Like, I will not wait. I'm sure we've all done that. Yes. Soup, coffee, yeah. Burn, Exactly. Yeah, everybody's on that one. Yeah, everybody agrees with that one. So what about when you're walking and you notice like the tiles are square and you got to align your feet to the tiles or the squares and not step on any of the big cracks. And it's crazy because like if that song, what the hell's the name of that song? But step on a crack, break your mama's back. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's an 80s song. I can't remember the name of the fucking song, but I know the words if I hear it. Anyway, I always think of that song when I see a crack and if I accidentally step on it. So then I'm more aware and then I try to step inside the squares and align my feet. Oh, good. So I'm not step on the crack, break your mother's back, step on the line, break your dad. Oh, okay. What is that name of that song? I can't think of the name of that song. Whip it good. Correct. Okay. Yes, that's it. That's it. I used to love that song. But every time, if I'm out walking and I step on a crack, I'm like, oh, I better not do that because I don't want my mom to fall. And then it's my fault that I stepped on the fucking crack. And, yeah. So I'm very, very guilty of this. Always trying to align my feet with the squares or depending on, what the floor is made of. I was going to say, I don't think it's men at work. Okay. So you're talking to somebody and you know that they're lying to you, but you can't say anything because of how you found out. But you have to hide your obvious "you're lying to me" look because you can't let them know that you know that somebody else told you, and because you can't let them know who told you. You know what I'm saying? So it's so hard to me. It's hard to keep that look off your face when you're like, I know you're lying to me, but we can't say it. We can't say it, and yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Only got a few left, so. When you're perfectly fine, when you're in an actual store, I don't care what kind of store it is. It could be a clothing store, you could be shopping, whatever. But man, you get a $5.99 shipping fee and you go berserk. Like, why is the shipping fee this high? But yet I can go to the store and spend $130, no problem. Right? Have y'all been upset over a shipping fee? Now, one time I was looking at getting a different kind of a piggy feed, and I found a great piggy feed for a wonderful price, right? I can't remember. Say it was $13.99 a bag, right? And that's like a 50-pound bag. So I go to order this, but yet it's $40 shipping because of how much it weighs. And I was like, I'm not going to pay $40 shipping for a $14 fucking bag of feed. Are y'all out of your mind? So I didn't order from there. And that was from Chewy. I didn't order and I won't. Yes. And I won't order. No, but I found the same feed for $13 a bag, for 50 pounds of piggy feed at $13.99 a bag instead of the Missouri feed that I was using at 25-pound bag for $17.99. $4 cheaper for 25 more pounds. Something wrong with that picture there. So anyway, yeah, it's ridiculous. So when you only have two things to do, right? You only have two things to do today, but you just don't want to. So you're going to procrastinate and put it off to where you have four things to do tomorrow. I'm very guilty of this because I'll be tired and feel like, you know what? I decided to rest today. I need a rest day. And then, of course, the next day, what I had to do plus what I had to do yesterday just doubled. And now I'm fucking tired again. So that's, yeah, I'm very guilty of that. I think we've all procrastinated a time or two. I know. Yeah. Yeah. I had so much to do today. I got it done though, and pulled out my fucking SI joint. So I still got it fucking done. So tomorrow is going to be a very light day for me. How about when the doctor gives you strict orders, but you never do it, but you tell him you did, and you know you're not going to do them, and you're going to tell him, oh, yeah, I'll do that. No problem. I think we've all done that too. We lie to our doctors. I am a multitasker. I am. I usually have so much to do in one day. Like I had to get up, I had to go to the grocery store this morning, and I went over to Lowe's and got all the wood to build the stuff. Got home, unloaded, changed clothes, and went right out. I got all of the mud holes started, unloaded all the groceries, and then started building the decorative wall thing. And then that was I don't know, it took me about 3 hours to do the thing that I was building. And then that last fucking board took my back out, boy. I don't even give a shit. I don't know. I was doing it. It just depends. It depends. Like, what if you? Have you lowered your alcohol intake? Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I don't drink that much. Like, I don't. I'm just saying for people that do, I'm sure they don't tell the doctor the full truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. There's no way. There's no way. So I know everybody's lied to their doctors a time or two about doing something or not doing something or exaggerating something somewhere. So it's hot as hell in your house, but you still have to have the blankets on. Like I personally, I have to be cold when I sleep because I'm a bundler. I can't sleep unless there's a blanket of some sort covering me. I drank less than a teaspoon from the last time. Shit, the last time I drank was when I had a drink here on the podcast of the Fireball, I think it was. I think I drank some Fireball, I don't know what, a couple podcasts ago. I don't drink all the time. I do need to get some more vodka though, because I'm out. What about you drift off in the middle of a conversation, and then when they get to you and ask you something, you act like you've been present the whole time? Yes. Yeah, I can't sleep unless I'm covered with something, a sheet, a blanket, I don't care, but something. And here's the thing, like I sleep with my head covered and just this part of my face sticks out of the covers. So I have to be completely covered to sleep. And it can be hot in my fucking house, but I still can't sleep if I don't have a blanket or something on me. So it's crazy. But I have to have it cold when I sleep. I've drifted off in the middle of a conversation. I think what happened was the conversation that came around to me as we were having a Teams meeting at work when the whole shift was at their own stations. And we were all on video, and there was like 10 of us on the screen, and they were talking about work shit and shit from their station and shit. And then they asked me, and I was like, oh yeah, no, I'm good over here. No, none of that shit happened. And I act like I've been listening the whole time. Don't give a shit. You ever done that like on a work? Yeah. If somebody broke out dancing in full uniform on the that would be pretty amusing. Oh, excuse me. How about you've been on your computer internet and then you get off the computer internet just to check your internet on your phone? Like that's going to be any different. All right, Sandy, you have a good night. I'm going to be ending here shortly. I'm going through and just reading the good ones now. How about reading the directions on a box of food? You throw it away and then you have to get it back out because you forgot everything it said. I've done that. Like, shit, what did they say again? I've done it like where I have to go get it out 2 or 3 times to read the next step. Oh, God. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm not alone in that then. Yeah. How about accidentally sending a racy photo or a text to the wrong person and then you freak out because you can't get it deleted quick enough? And then you get it deleted, but find out that it went through and they saw it anyway. And you're like, fuck. I think everybody's done that. Terrible. Really? Well, I've had it done to me. Actually, my own brother was okay. So I don't tell anybody my real first name. It's only for legality reasons. But my brother was dating, not Wheezy, my other brother was dating a girl with the same name as me. Right? So he was sending her a racy photo and he sent it to the wrong person, the wrong one. And I was on duty in the Florida Keys when this fucking happened. And I was open the phone. I was like, what the fuck does he want? So I look at it and I was, ugh. So I wrote back, wrong one. I didn't want to see it. It went to the wrong person. I wasn't happy about it. I don't give a shit. Oh God almighty. I just was not a happy camper after that because, it takes a while to get that shit. Like you can't unsee it. You know what I'm saying? Just don't date and don't ever date somebody with the same name as your sisters or brothers. That's how about carrying way too much out of the car from getting your groceries so you only have to make one trip and you try to get all the bags in one trip? Ooh, oh my God. Oh, spirit stalker. Could you I would have called him up and went off on him. Like I would have told him he was gross and don't talk to me ever again. And I just didn't, that's the worst. Thanks for putting that in my head. Oh God. Yeah, I do the same thing. I try to carry as much in at one time because I'm like, I don't want to make 3 fucking trips. I just want to make one trip and get it all in. And then you got all the bag marks on your wrists when you're taking them off. Yeah. And the last one, I think everybody has pulled back the shower curtain to make sure there wasn't a serial killer back there. make sure nobody's in the house. I've done it. And it sucks too when I have to go in someone else's house, like as law enforcement side of it, and you have to go search a house. It's so creepy opening the shower curtain too. I always open the shower curtains, and it's so creepy when you're in someone else's house that you don't know. So you're just waiting, like it's just your hairs are standing straight up, and you just waiting for somebody to be hiding in there. Woo, God, I don't like it. But I have done it in my own house. No, Fluffy's is a boy, Wheezy. Fluffy is a boy. We've covered this. Yeah. Yes, Missy. Oh my God. I seen that one video one time that they were in a gas station bathroom, and they lifted the thing, and the big ass spider, like this big, crawled up their foot. And no, I always check under the seat before I sit down for spiders. And here's another place to always check. I have caught one in two spots. You know, the things on the wall where you pull the paper towels, they'll be in there. So if you pull it, a spider can fall out because he'll be in between the paper towels. Also, the other place to check that spiders will hide is in the round thing, the middle of the toilet paper. You know, the toilet paper, those cardboard middle things, they will get in there, and you stick your finger in there and unroll. Don't stick your finger in there unless you look in there. I've learned those two in the keys, because in the keys, the scorpions are more. There's more scorpions in the keys than there are spiders. So we learned with scorpions not where to put our fingers. So check your toilet paper rolls, and be careful when you pull paper towels out of the wall paper towel holder as well. Yeah, Wheezy, for the longest time, see, I met Fluffies from Patty. And for the longest time, I thought we were just talking to a female. But I said it on here one night, and he corrected me, and I was like, oh my God. I felt like the biggest ass. Okay, I've heard of snakes in the toilet, but I didn't know about the one where the kid was potty training. Oh, I did not know about that one. No, but I have heard about snakes coming up from in, where the water flushes. No, just look in it. Just look in it. Just make sure there's nothing in it before you stick your fingers in it to unwrap it. Does she? I don't know. I haven't asked her. I haven't asked her if she knows or not. I will make sure that she knows the difference. I haven't talked to Patty in a few days, other than like sending some videos back and forth. I'll probably talk to her coming up. I'm going to try to get her into the podcast soon, because she hasn't been in lately. Well, I'll be honest with you. I don't think many males would come up with the name Fluffy's Paranormal. I think that is more of like a female, a female would come up with Fluffies. Like, may I ask what Fluffies means? Because I know your real name, and I won't say your real name because you've asked me not to. But I know your real name. So where does Fluffies come from? Or just call it Fluff. Oh, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't Don't do that. Don't do that. That's not a good word. Don't use that word. Let's rewind and pretend I didn't say that. No, I don't know. That's a bad, I can't. I said that word on TikTok one time and I got banned. But what that is, the word that I said with an ER on the end, it's it's used in a porn. Okay. And it's the person, I'm trying to describe this. Okay. So I'm just going to type it here. I'm going to just type it in because I can't say it. Okay. So that's the word. That is used in porn, and it is the person that keeps them hard between shoots. So it's the background person. So please don't use that word. My older sister picked my YouTube channel name after a game called Fluffy Sushi Cat, but I didn't want to be copyrighted, so I changed my, oh. Okay. Well, I'm just saying that's why I think I assumed you were a female, because I don't think many men would call themselves fluffies. You know, I get why it was changed, and why, you know, your sister picked it. So it was a female that picked it. So yeah, I know it's disgusting. And that's why I don't want to, because I've already been banned. I got a 7-day ban from TikTok for that word. So I didn't want to say it because, you know, I'm always live on TikTok as well. So anywho, so I'm just being honest, and that's why I assumed you were female, and I know better now. So, but that's why they do. That's why they do, I think. So anyway, that is it for tonight. I'm already working on the research for my next podcast. The next podcast will be, what the heck's today? Let's see. Tomorrow I have to call my pain doctor. Yeah, I'm going to see if he'll give me a doctor's note. It just depends on how long I'm out. So it could be, if I don't get a doctor's note and I'm going to work as a gimp, I won't have my next podcast until Monday night. But if I can get a doctor's note, I will probably be like tomorrow night or Friday night, and I'll be able to have a podcast then. Always 8 p.m. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. I hope you guys had fun, and you know, but the next podcast will be, where the fuck? But I hope everybody has, and again, nobody will know because I'll try to post it what the doctor tells me.